I just want to give you a quick rundown. I was in Burnett, Texas, on a park back off of Main Street, way back here, that the city owns, and we're doing some metal detecting back in there. There was an old house, a mill, a barn, a bunch of old stuff back up in there. So we're going to try our luck and see what we can find today. So y'all stay tuned. Hey, good morning. We're down in Burnett, Texas this morning. We got our metal detectors with us, and we're in an old park down here. And the county records show that there was a house back here during the early 1900s that's been tore down. So we're gonna give it a shot with the metal detectors and see what we come out with. Well, I found a target here. It's the first one of the morning. So, well, say I did. There it is. You're probably not going to be able to hear it on the camera because I've got a earpiece in. Well, I don't know what it is down there, but it feels like a rock. I'll shoot right down there. Well, there you go. Little piece of wire. Bummer. Found another target. I'm gonna have to adjust my camera again. Sorry, new mount and all that stuff. Maybe that'll get it for us. See what this hits. It's a pretty bad signal. I can't even get it now. There it is. It's about a 26, 24, 23. I'm getting kind of a grunt and a ping. So I don't know. Let's look at it. Oh man, that ground's hard. It's got to be rocks under here or something. It's got to be a foundation of some sort. There was I think a gin of some sort back here behind me. Barn just to the left of me, a house right in here, and then out there was another house, and then another house across the street where that guy's headed. Wow. Man. Let's go in there. That's right there. That looks like aluminum. Yeah, I wasn't real sure about that. Oh well. Well, here's another target. It's shooting a 41 somewhere in there. We're gonna dig it anyhow. Might be a penny, could be junk. Oh. Well, whatever it is, it's out. Yeah, my trusty little knock a pinpointer here. Little piece of metal. That's all it was.
Yeah.
That right there. Found another target right there. About a 23 or a 25 on my meter. On my trusty Nocta Legend. I'm kind of down in a little creek bottom from where I was at earlier. I'll tell you, the digging's a whole lot easier down here. Well, I think it's still down in there. Wow. That's deep, whatever it is. All right, we'll go get out here with the pin pointer. See if we can't get a little closer to what we're trying to find. Goodness gracious. That's 7, 8, 9 inches so far. That don't sound good. Hope there ain't a water line running through there. Oh! That's it right there. Old Folgers coffee something or another. Bummer. All right, on to the next. As soon as we get this hole filled in. Just found another target right there. All these targets seem to be binging out like in a coin area. That's why I'm digging them. But the area seems to be kind of large. That's what's throwing me, like, maybe it's a Coke can or a beer can or something. Which, if that's the case, if you look. And it is. There it is. Hadn't been down there so long, I couldn't even tell you what it is. But anyway, we try to be good stewards. Pick up the trash. All right, I went and got out of that creek bed. Right down in there. It was real easy digging, but man, everything down there was 10 and 12 inches. Wasn't nothing but junk. Got another target here. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's not too hard of digging right there. Teal up. I think I see it right there. There it is. One pearl. I think it's a pearl bottle cap. Well, you don't see that every day. Let me find this target that I just went over. And there it is. I don't know if you can see my screen or not. But see how it's bouncing from 3, 41, 42, 30, 13, 20. Turning the other direction right now. 4, 5, 32, 41. Targets like that, I don't ever dig. It's giving me a false reading of something somewhere down there, and so I stay away from them. The other ones, which I do, I dig these other kind of signals at the first to kind of see what they are, and then once I figure it out, the lay of the land, I don't dig these other signals if I can find it again. Okay. See, I'm getting get that bush out of the way. I start picking up that signal right there at about a 46, 47, 45, 4. So that's a long signal right there. So that's telling me it's probably a can. See how long that signal is? I don't know if you can see my screen or not. Let me see if I can put one of my headphones down next to you. You see how long those signals are in there? Once I get on a piece of property and start digging, if I start finding those long signals, I dig a couple of them. They turn out to be cans. I generally won't dig them. Not unless the area doesn't have a lot of trash in it, then I'll probably dig them. But this particular area here in Burnett, gosh, it's just loaded with trash. My detector's just going crazy over here. And you probably can't hear it because I've got headphones on. And let me just show you what I'm using. If I can get it around there to you. This is all I'm using for headphones right here. Man, they work great. And I only keep one in my ear. I leave the other one out because a lot of times people need to talk to you for whatever reason, whether it's just to shoot the bull or look out, you're about to step on a snake. Anyway, that's why I just run one. Now, if it's extremely cold, I probably wouldn't be out here digging. But if it was, I'd have on full earphones with the pads on them where it covers my ear and keeps them warm. But today I just got a little beanie cap on, kind of keep my ears warm today. But anyway, that's kind of the gist of that deal. So once you get out on the field, you can kind of determine whether it's real trashy or not, and determine really what you need to dig out of it. One of the ladies in our club was metal detecting. She's right back over there, and she just dug up about a 3-foot fence post. That's kind of what I'm talking about knowing your targets. You know, kind of research them a little bit before you start to dig, or you'll be digging a long time for a whole lot of metal. So anyway, food for thought on that one. One more tip that might help you when you're metal detecting a trashy area like we've got today is, if your metal detector keeps going off a lot, is just push your like on my legend right here, this center button is my sensitivity, and I'm sorry, right up above it, the up and down arrows. So if it keeps going off on you while you just sweeping the ground, you know, you can turn your sensitivity down a little bit. I normally turn it up pretty good when I first start, and then as I get through the day, I'll turn it down. Right now I've been running it about 21, and I just now turned it down to 19, just because it was just picking up so much stuff, so much trash. In fact, it still is. So I'm gonna go down to 18. And when you change your sensitivity, yeah, you won't pick up some stuff, and you may not pick it up quite as deep. But out here, this ground is pretty hard in spots, and so I'm not too worried about depth out here today either. Reason I still hunt these parks like this, a friend of mine from down in Pilgrim, Texas, was at a park, an old park back in the 1900s, outside of my hometown, which is Nixon. A little place called Rancho, and he found an old park down there, and he was metal detecting it, and he came out with a gold coin out of that deal. One heck of a lifetime find right there. That was really good. So Where I'm at today is like an old homestead type thing. Back in the early 1900s and stuff, like I say, there was a mill out here, a couple of houses, and an old barn and stuff. So, you know, you just never know what you're gonna find out here in these old parks and stuff. This is a city park now. The city reclaimed it for whatever reason, I don't know, but it's not owned by individual anymore. So anyway, well, while I was sitting here talking to you, I kind of ran over here and hit a target. Gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna dig it or not. It's kind of bouncing around pretty good. I'm not digging that. Oh man, that's just, if you can see that meter's at 3743, 7431. Now that's junk. We're moving on.